Hey everybody, this is Luke with Pro Web Enhance. I'm out for my nightly stroll. It's a time where I like to think about where my business is going, what I can do better, what I did wrong, and how I can improve. And tonight I wanted to talk to you a little bit about lead generation. And if you're a service-based business, it's really your number one goal for people finding you on the web is how do I turn that visitor into somebody who's going to leave information or contact me directly. So number one, I want to talk about your website. A lot of people have these websites that have pages and pages of information, and that can be definitely important, especially if you're a business that has a very in-depth consultative service where if you're doing very high ticket things, people need to know a lot about you. That could be very important. But really at the end of the day, even if you're a business like that, the number one thing for somebody visiting your site is the ability to reach out to you for information about your service. So what I want to talk to you about is web-driven lead generation. Number one, most important thing on your website is having a contact form on your homepage below the fold. Now, somebody finds you 95% of the time right away. If they don't find what they're looking for within the first 10 seconds, they're leaving your site. But if we can allow that person to have an ability to answer any questions with leaving just a little bit of their information, name, email, phone number, right away, we could up that conversion ratio quite significantly. And if you're selling high ticket consulting services, if you can turn the 2, 3, 4 business generating leads coming in from your site into 8, 9, 10, 12, that's going to impact your business immensely. And the number one easiest way you can do that is having a contact form, shoots right to your email below the fold on the homepage of your website. And I think a lot of businesses out there are trying to give people a little too much information right off the bat. Attention spans in this day and age are extremely short. And if you're not giving that visitor the ability to contact you right away, because at the end of the day, they found you on the web. They found you in a search that was relevant to what they were looking for. And if they go to your site and don't find what they're looking for within about 10 seconds without having the ability to contact you, there's a very high probability that they'll leave. Now, I'm not saying everybody who comes to the site is going to leave their information, even if you have something that really drives them to capture that information. But if we can increase the amount of web-based leads coming in 2, 3-fold, that's going to really substantially improve the amount of business you do, especially if you're selling high ticket services. So where does this come into play? Modern responsive web design, you're going to want to have that contact form above the fold on the homepage of your site. Certainly help you with that. Something you could do on your own. We do specialize in that type of service. Another thing I want to talk about, even if you're a consultant selling high value services, is really getting your business listing set up online. And what that can do, number one, is allow people to find you directly through the biggest one out there, Google My Business. It's in essence Google's built-in business listing directory, and there's a thing called the 3-pack. Usually for most common searches, say I want to search engineering consulting in San Diego, California, you're going to see there's a map listing or the Google 3-pack that's going to show up. Now, being in that 3-pack, that's the first 1, 2, 3 listings, is the most coveted spot you can get. And the way you do that, number one, is claiming your Google business listing and optimizing that for whatever service you're selling. And the way I can do that, say the name of my business is Green Engineering Consulting. Just in the title of that business alone, that's going to have the key search words that I'm looking for. But say I'm a little bit more niche. Say I sell hydro engineering consulting. So what I could do is, in the title of my Google My Business listing, is have Green Engineering Consulting and then have Hydro Engineering Consulting in parentheses. And that's going to actually work as a keyword for Google for people using that search phrase. And in addition to the Google My Business listing, claiming all of the other major directories out there, whether it's Yellow Pages, Yelp for consulting services, does help a little bit. But really more importantly is claiming some of those niche consulting directories out there, whether it's Barron's or some of the other major publications. Now, some of these are paid, some of these are free, some of them have different levels of sponsorship. So, first, obviously, you'd want to try to start off claiming the free ones, and then, we could look at some different levels of sponsorship if it will provide value. So I hope that brought a little bit of insight to my clients who are selling high-ticket consulting, high-ticketing services. And, for more information and a free consultation, my name's Luke Toland. You can reach out to me at luket@prowebenhance.com or visit the site prowebenhance.com. We work in the San Diego area, but we work nationwide as well. If I have the ability to meet face to face once this pandemic's over, I pride myself in the level of service that we bring. And if not, of course, Zoom's always there as well. Again, Luke Toland, prowebenhance.com. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Season's Greetings, Happy Hanukkah, and whatever else you'd like to celebrate as we go into the new year. Okay, have a great day.